and welcome in. Today I'm drawing this cat. So welcome into this 10 minutes of rambling, this 10-minute video that I make every week, every 2 weeks really. And today, yeah, you see me draw this cat licking its paw. I thought it was an interesting image when I saw it. It's an image I found on pixabay.com, so that's a cool website filled with lots of awesome references, and they are free to use. I'm pretty sure commercial and things like that. So, and it's a great reference website outside of just Googling it or just going off, a certain or other websites that you like to find imagery of. Um, so yeah, go check them out, pixabay.com. Yeah. Anyway, I'm drawing this cat here. It's a bit of fun. You saw me started off with using some guidance tools, so breaking the piece off into sections so I know where about everything fits. Because this is kind of really a simple image in a way, because it's only a cat licking a paw. There's not a lot going on. It's a close-up shot. Um, However, that means there's still things to place, um, like its head, its paw, its tongue, and getting those proportionals right. It means you can focus in and try and get those things right, rather, with some imagery just that I have done in the past. Some of them I'm dealing with a lot of stuff, like buildings in the background, and sometimes I'm building trees, and there's a lot going on sometimes, and other times I do like to just focus on a small thing here and there. And now, would you rather draw something big and magnificent with a lot of stuff in it? Let me know down in the comments. Or would you rather have something slightly focused and more in tune to one thing per se, like a cat or a dog, like a scene like this? Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Um, if you do like, drawing something like this, that it's very simple. You choose these images sometimes because, oh no, that's easy. Um, getting the initial idea down is very quick and easy. But polishing it off right and making things work, is still challenging no matter what. You can have less objects and things like that, but you can have like really a lot of complicated objects, but you can simplify it down and it can work really well. Um, so, I wouldn't look at it that way, decide whether you do something more complicated, less complicated. Just, I do decide by the look of the image. Obviously, sometimes I look at images or things I want to draw and I'm like, oh, that's way too complicated, and not go for them. But I've proven myself wrong by just going for it and trying something more complicated. Um, so just go for it if it's got lots of things in it. This is only a 90-minute art challenge, so I've got 90 minutes to do it. Um, and that's just down to time restrictions, and because it's kind of a good challenge, it's not, I don't want to spend all day or a week on it or 2 weeks or something on it. I just spend one night on it, and it's just, a painting night, and I do this painting, and it's 90 minutes because I know that I have 90 minutes within the night and I can get it done, so that's what I do. And it works out well for me, and I can do these videos with it, and it's lots of fun. And I do, learn a bit with each image that I do. I've done so many images over the last like year and a bit now, I think. Well, a year and a bit, I think. I'm pretty sure I started it. I might have actually started this year. Come to think of it. Yeah, I did a few 90-minute art challenges last year. Yeah, I started it this year, sorry. So it's been 4 months of doing, 90-minute art challenges at least every 2 weeks. And it's a great experience to have. It helps me out with, focusing in, and then so yeah, awesome. Hopefully you are enjoying this. It was fun to create this image. There are some flaws that I see, like when you see a little bit later on, um I have the I use the Gaussian blur, which is a quick way to blur out things, which can work really well if you know how to use them, and if you use them in the right way and you don't overwork it as well. You're not just um, kind of just slapping a Gaussian blur, and like it can kind of work when you just like slapping a Gaussian blur as the last like minute thing. Um, but it does help to see I'm using Gaussian blur there to blur out the effects too. But using, say, I've got a smart filter there. So basically, I have the image, I flatten the image, make a smart image, and then I could do the black Gaussian blur on the top, which is a great Photoshop feature. Um, and it means that I can pick and choose where the Gaussian blur, the blurriness, is actually affected. Um, and you can also dial it back and use grays to do less as well, as more. So you can really play around and paint it in really well. What I like to do though is, Gaussian blue is really cool and it works really well. But also on top, I might just do a soft brush as well, um, to help it out a little bit, to kind of harden up, I guess. It's less blurry some of the detail, so it's still blurry, but it's not as like smudged in and everything like that. So sometimes I do that. Obviously, I didn't have enough time to deal with all of that and work it all out. See, this is, it's a simple image, but there's a lot to work out. And see, I even moved the eyes and then get the eyes right in the right position. Um, I can see now there's probably a little bit of tonal values that are not exactly right, and I mean this is grayscale because the cat is grey by default, kind of bluey grey. So it's kind of got two colors sticking out there, red and um, yellow, greenish yellow eyes. So it hasn't got a lot of tonal values, which is great. I didn't have a lot of colors to deal with, so that's always a good thing. But I'm all good with colors as well. But it's good just to do some grayscale every now and again. I'm not too sure if I've done much grayscale lately. I do usually do grayscale in most of my paintings just to uh, play around with the tones and try to fix things up and fix the drawing up and all that stuff sometimes. Um, but yeah, I may in the future do a few more grayscales, and a few more really colourful ones. I might actually find something a little bit more colourful, in terms of, of colour, so I can really have fun playing around with just colours and shading and things like that. So these are the challenges and things I'm going to be doing in the near future. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know, down in the comments, your thoughts, your feelings. Again, what you prefer to paint, if you prefer to paint lots of things or you prefer to paint less things. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video throughout the whole thing. I am a growing YouTuber, and hopefully you feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's great to have all you guys commenting, subscribing, and coming and checking out my videos. It's awesome to have other artists and talk with other artists. So keep creating, keep drawing, and we'll see you in the next video.